And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. It's like a video games, it's like a commentary. When we last left off, we were talking to Gumshoe after all sorts of frickin' Metal Gear Solid quality plot twists have happened. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk to Gumshoe. Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gut here trying to find the murder weapon. And all I find is some burnt up letter. Burnt up old letter? Yeah, it was in that incinerator right outside the inner temple. I'm telling you, man, it's always in the incinerator. The incinerator? I knew it. I knew I wasn't imagining it. There was snow on the incinerator when I first saw it. But after the incident, the snow had melted away. Which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder. What's up with you, pal? I've got it right here if you want to take a look. Can I? Do you mind? Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I bet it's got no relation to the case. Spirit mediums? Burnt letter added to the court record. It's gotta be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I better give it a good looking over and some serious thought. Make sure you chuck it in the trash when you're done. Littering's a crime, pal. Alright, Gumshoe. So what do you know about the real murder weapon so far? Well, it wasn't the shichish though that was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Edgeworth proved that in the court today. Yes, that's true. In which case, it must have been another blade. And that's what you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now? And that's what you're looking around like a headless chicken looking for now? Huh? That's a weird, awkwardly. Yeah, and man, is it tiring work! But let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. We've got the feather of forensics in our cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this. Secret weapon? Oh boy, what is this secret weapon? What's the secret weapon of yours? You want to know? You've got to think scientifically, okay? Alright. Their murder weapon was a sword! Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Oh, I see. Any questions so far? No. I know what he's gonna say, but I'll let him look smart. So what's the perfect tool for the job? Ta-da! Metal detector! Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Well, you want to give scientific investigation a go? Huh? Me? I've been using this thing for hours now. It gets pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try? I don't know. Should I help Detective Gumshoe out or not? Play forensic expert. Yes, please. Come on, pal. It's good fun, I'm telling you. Alright, then. I guess I'll give it a go. Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget, the absolute best. It's so sensitive you can make it cry. It's so high-tech you can skydive off of it. So this is going to play exactly like Gumshoe's little frequency detector in the previous game, where it's super sensitive so it could... okay. Oh, bother. Oh, bother. So now I'm going to tell you how to use it. It's possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere, right? Sure, that's what we're trying to find out. Right, so first, let's turn the detector on. That's the sound the metal detector signal bouncing off the... That's the sound of... Okay, next! Touch a detector and take a real good look around this courtyard with it, pal. Once you've hit something metallic, the check gauge will flash. And when that happens, touch the check button, touch the gauge to really give the area a good hard stare. That's auto. It's a thing based on metallic objects that are hidden from sight, too. Take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Yeah, it was auto-advancing. I hate when that happens. Oh, it's the ladder, of course. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? Looks like a normal ladder to me, pal. Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, they're pretty ordinary objects. I've met plenty of guys like you, always picking on the smallest details. The vegetable store guy near my place does it all the time. He even corrects me when I ask for a head of lettuce. That's a cabbage, he says. I'm telling you, they're the exact same thing! No, they're not. They're completely different. You have to plant both of them firmly in the ground before they can grow, don't you? Listen, you gotta take a step back and look at the bigger picture sometimes. Otherwise, you could miss a really important clue. That's advice from a pro, pal. The last person I need advice from is this guy in front of me. Okay. That's odd. This sled's made of plastic. It says bikini number 1 on the side. Maybe there's something under it? Hey, what's this? A badge? Aha! I've been hunting high and low for that! It's yours, detective? That thing's priceless to a guy like me, pal. A cop can't be a cop without his badge. I'm sure glad I put that diamond there now. How did you manage to drop your badge here of all places? I know, I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and... Stop right there. I don't need to hear any more. Okay. I'm picking up something. What's this? It's just a pair of skis. Nothing useful for our case here. I'm actually pretty good on skis, you know, pal. I just love to fly down the slopes with my coat fluttering in the wind. Really? I had no idea. How good are you then? Well, I'm better on skis than I am on skates, but not as good as when I'm on a snowboard. That's a pretty detailed answer. Oh, but you know what I'm the best at? Making mashed potatoes and gravy. The guy's losing it. Must be the altitude. We'd better get back to the investigation. No, Gumshoe already lost it. Is this the same hitbox? This must be an old panhandle or something. How do you know that? Huh? Huh, what? That was my nickname in junior high! What, panhandle? I didn't have much money back then, pal. I used to bum stuff off the other kids sometimes, so they called me Panhandler. Panhandler, huh? I can see that. Thinking back, it's actually kind of a nice memory now. So Gumshoe's always been poor, it seems. Check. Hey, I found a $1 coin. Huh? Money? If you find money, you have to turn it to the police or a detective. If the owner doesn't come forward within 6 months, you get to keep 10%. The other 90% goes to, the police department. Don't get so close to me, detective. Give me some space, will you? Here's the coin, Happy. I definitely made the right decision becoming a detective. Yikes, talk about a serious case of denial. Alright, what's this? What's this? A pen? Hey, I've been looking all over for that, pal! Huh? It's yours? Yeah, my old man gave it to me when I was qualified as a detective. He told me it'd be good for sticking in suspects' faces. That makes you detective sound really nasty. It's my dream to stick it in your face one day, right? Then don't go losing it. Alright, so much stuff. Looks like there's something round buried in the ground here. I noticed that before. Don't touch that, pal! Huh? What is it? It's a trap! People set them out to catch us detectives. They're real nasty. A trap? For detectives? You mean like those fierce traps with sharp teeth that are supposed to snap your leg? Yeah, those! I got my finger caught on one of those once. Ow! Your finger? There was this bit of cheese and it looked so nasty, I reached it, so tasty, I reached out and then BAM! I'm not sure I know how to respond to a story as stupidly pitiful as that. You're actually supposed to put peanut butter on... Oh, okay. You're actually supposed to put peanut butter on things. It works a lot better than cheese does. Let's look at this on mousetraps. This is Mistonium staff, isn't it? Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood, but the detector's reacting to it. Yeah, but however you look at it, that thing's made of wood, alright. I don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be a metallic. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it? It's weird that this thing is causing a racket. Here, let me take a look at it. Hey, hands off! Examining evidence is a job for the... Ah! The top is coming off! Look at what you've done! You've damaged a really important piece of evidence! Ah! What am I screaming for? I knew it! That's a sword. Inside the staff! Is this... Could it be... The murder weapon? Murder weapon. I never have guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff. They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. This one's a real gem. This workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot. I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works. If the real scene of the crime was the inner temple garden, then why was a sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard? Hey, Gumshoe, who knows about the hidden sword? No one! Even the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now! Well, as they say, there's no team in Gumshoe. It doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it. Then I guess this isn't the murder weapon, huh? No, no, no! I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Yeah, of course! This thing's definitely the murder weapon! Great job, pal! It's about the same length as the sheet stole, too. This must be the murder weapon. Okay, I'm gonna run over to forensics. There's gotta be some trace of blood left, even if most of it has been wiped off. See you later, pal! Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Wait up, detective! Huh? What is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know. You're going to get that staff analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a while? Huh? What are you talking about, pal? Please! Just wait until we find Maya. Just until we find Maya. Maya, what's this got to do with her? I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh? How so? Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and... well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel. You don't think... Maya's been Please, detective, let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern. You're looking kind of Viridian there. Okay, just stop it with that face, pal. One thing, though. This staff's secret trick. Let's keep it between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished. I understand. This is just a regular run-of-the-mill staff, you got it? Okay, now, you take good care of it, pal. Thank you, detective. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Gumshoe. You know, there's a place at the base of the mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal? Sure, thanks. Victim staff received from Detective Gumshoe for safekeeping. I can't help but wonder, though. What was Elise Donium doing with a staff like this in the first place? Was she planning on killing somebody? Okay, so first victim staff. I still can't believe it, pal. I never have guessed there was a sword in that thing. Sure, there isn't any blood left on it, but there's a good chance this is the murder weapon, pal. But this is Miss Donium's staff, right? That would mean she was killed with her own weapon. I guess so. And there's something else that's bothering me, too. Oh, what's that, pal? Miss Donium was an author and an illustrator, right? So what was she doing carrying a sword around with her? That's a good question. And there's gotta be a good answer to it, I guess. Good luck finding it, pal. I'm beginning to see why he receives the salary he does. Alright, burn letter. Found by Gumshoe in the inner temple incinerator. Check the checkpoint for details. Be careful. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Her name is... she is our ally. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Okay, I see. So I guess that does confirm it. Pearl? Try channeling Dahlia. I see. One says, burn all, gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Because you tried channeling somebody, right? So... What about this? What about this, Detective Gumshoe? Any thoughts? Yeah, well... it's pretty chilly today, huh? My brain doesn't work properly in the cold. Perhaps we'll just have to wait until the summer when it's warmer? Oh no, my brain doesn't work properly in the heat. I'm kind of weak in the head. There are some things you're better off not advertising, Gumshoe. Yeah, so I see. So there are those things that are exactly the same, even with That's why, like, there are certain lines that, like, when we were working with Lady Von Carver that she said that just sounded really out of character, and I sort of figured it out, but I sort of figured this out on my own. But first and foremost, burnt letter. I'm not gonna finish. I was wondering. I'm not gonna finish my thought. I was wondering about this. Let me see. Well, as you may know, I normally. Okay. I'm not going to finish that thought, so don't bother going, oh, I wanted to hear you finish that thought, because I'm not going to finish it. I'm too lazy. Alright. But now, though, I think what I want to do first is present this to Dahlia. Or Iris, I should say. And then, if nothing else, then I'll just go to Pearl, because this might be the information that we need to break her Cyclock training hall. We're probably going to get whipped for this, aren't we? I will whip you! Phoenix Wright! Burnt letter. Could you take a look at this for me, Iris? Yeah, we're going to get whipped. Alright, time to go take down. Wait, hold on. Let me check the court record first, though. Does it specifically say, like, a time? Burnt letter. Check. As soon as you hear the lights out... Okay, yep. Okay, yep, your goose is cooked, Pearls. Your goose is cooked. Alright, let's move. To... Suspension Bridge. Move to Heavenly Hall. February 9th, Heavenly Hall. Look at that! They really did make a fire right in front of the shack. Oh, Mr. Nick! Ah, you're too late, Nick. If you came here for one of our potatoes, you've already polished them all off. I think I pretty much got all the evidence I need. Now I just need to find out what Pearls is hiding. Alright, Pearl. I guess that was the game's way of saying, in case you haven't figured it out already, you have all the evidence. Let's go. Now it's time to skip through all this nonsense, because neither crime, we've already seen this. So much stuff. And I the murder, you went to this place, didn't you? Went to the inner temple. Present. You went here, didn't you? I don't want to be a chicken, I don't want to be a duck, so I'm gonna break my butt, shake my butt. You went to this place for one very simple reason, that is this. We went there for Maya, right? It was Maya that we came there for? Yeah. The reason you are so worried about the bell is because of this. Hey, well, guess what, buddy? We're gonna present the weather data. No. It's the burnt letter. But, ladies and gentlemen, nope, not yet. Not yet. Oh, I was about to end things off, but nope, I'd have been ending things off a minute too early. You're lucky, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, am I doing this right? Yeah, I'm for a second I was... Why am I second guessing? I feel like I made this episode a lot longer than I was supposed to. You were given some instruction to follow for the night, weren't you? I presume you recognize these pieces of paper? Ah! Where did you? In the incinerator of the inner temple. Pearls. You were following the instructions in this letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to miss the sound of the lights out bell. Hey! I'm speechless, Mr. Nick! You're amazing! These instructions that were found in the incinerator. I believe they were written for you, Pearls. I believe they were written for you, Pearls. For me? No! As you can see, a large portion has been burnt, but the last section is still fairly legible. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Who was it, Pearls? Whose spirit were you supposed to be channeling? Taking into account the author of the note and their purpose for writing it, whose spirit would Pearls have been trying to channel? Don't overthink it, Phoenix. It's pretty obvious who Pearls was supposed to channel. The person who you were trying to channel that night, Pearls, was... I will present that in the next episode. Awkward Puzz!